Welcome to Cooking with Jag. Today I'm going to make my version of chicken cacciatore. We'll be making a simple tomato sauce with fresh tomatoes, and we'll be adding some healing, beneficial spices to the chicken. The main benefit here today is tomatoes. They contain a high content of vitamin A and C, mainly because of beta-carotene. One of the most vital, well-known benefits to eating tomatoes is the vital antioxidant lycopene, which helps fight against cancerous cell formation as well as other health complications. Lycopene is a naturally occurring element in the human body, and we do require it. Free radicals in the body can be flushed out with high levels of lycopene, and tomatoes are loaded with this vital antioxidant. Tomatoes help in the control of diabetes by keeping the blood sugar level under control. And although they cannot help you quit smoking, they do help control the damage caused by smoking. They help improve vision, and with the high content of vitamin B and potassium, tomatoes help lower blood pressure and cholesterol level. Also, with its high content of calcium and vitamin K, they help strengthen the bones. Eating tomatoes without the seeds can lower the risk of gallstone and kidney stones. If you're looking for a rejuvenating skin regimen, use tomatoes. Lycopene is widely used in over-the-counter facial products. Now, isn't that amazing? Let's get started. To make your tomato sauce, I have 8 fresh Roma tomatoes, and we're going to chop them in pieces into your food processor. To that, you add 2 cups of water into your food processor. Place your lid on and puree these tomatoes. Meanwhile, I have a heated pan with some olive oil. I'm going to add 1 medium chopped onion and 3 cloves of garlic and saute this for a few seconds, and to that we're going to add 3 ribs of celery that's been chopped and 1 large grated carrot. Give that a quick stir and let it saute for about 2 minutes. Your heat is on medium. To that, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of sweet marjoram and some oregano and 4 sticks of summer savory. After 2 minutes, we'll add a splash of Chardonnay. We will then add your pureed tomatoes. Two tablespoons of maple syrup. And what the maple syrup does, it just takes away that sour taste out of the tomatoes. And 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Some chefs add ketchup to a lot of their dishes as it adds a really nice pungent flavor to the dish and completes it. Now you bring that to a boil, then you turn the heat down and simmer at medium for about 2 hours. We'll preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and while our sauce is about ½ hour away from finishing, I have a regular Ziploc bag here with about a cup of flour. So to that I'm going to add some turmeric, which is known as the blessed herb. It's great for all kinds of ailments. I'm going to add some coriander, which is a natural kitchen herb. It adds excellent flavor to foods. It's very healing for arthritis and other ailments of the joints. We have cumin, which is a natural kitchen herb used for diarrhea, morning sickness, stomach upsets, and we have cayenne pepper, which is used for mucus in the body. It helps stop internal bleeding, and it helps with circulation. So we're going to take about a ½ teaspoon of all these spices, and we're going to throw it into the flour mix here. and just shake it up a little bit to get all the spices mixed into it. Then we're going to take your chicken and put the pieces into a bag. I'm using chicken thighs because they make a much better cacciatore, I find. It's much more flavorful. So you just seal your bag, and you're just going to lightly flour your chicken. Make sure all your pieces get coated. And we are going to take a greased baking dish and put your chicken into the greased baking dish. Pop that chicken into your preheated oven and just let it start browning up until you get a nice golden crisp crust on it. When the chicken starts to brown, I take it out of the oven, and this delicious tomato sauce I've made, we'll take a few ladles and just ladle it in between the chicken. Still keeping a nice crisp top on the chicken. Then I put that back in the oven for about another half an hour to 45 minutes. This delicious tomato sauce goes well with a variety of meat dishes. Meatballs or cabbage rolls, it adds a really nice savory flavor to them. With the leftover sauce, I put into glass jars and seal them tightly and put them in my freezer for my next dish. And it's handy and ready to go. Delicious chicken cacciatore, a warm, hearty meal on a cold winter's day. Take care.